Hello and welcome to Where's Wilmington? I'm Lisa Capalla and we are here today to educate you. We're here to educate you about what's going on in the community. We're going to be talking to these three folks about the Wilmington School Business Partnership and how you can get involved. The second half of our program, we're going to be talking to a golf pro, and if you watch the program, you're going to get some tips on how to make your golf game better, because there's a fundraiser coming up that these folks are putting on that they want you to get involved in, and it has to do with golf. So let me start by introducing you to our panel here. We have Rosemary Greco, yes, Dick Pulaski, and Marlene Moran. And why don't I start with you, Rosemary, if you could tell us a little bit about the history of your organization and really what it does.
All right. The name of the organization is the Wilmington School Business Partnership, and it really speaks for itself. Local businesses combine and work with the school administration and to help arrange curriculum that is meaningful in today's work world.
Okay.
The mission of the School Business Partnership is to provide students of the Wilmington system the opportunity to maximize their educational experience with the assistance available through cooperative commitment of business people and educators sharing knowledge, experience, and resources.
And that's all beautiful, but why do you personally get involved? Why is it important to you?
Because my children went through the school system here in Wilmington and benefited greatly from the interaction of the school administration and external support. There has never been a lack of it in this community. When my youngest son graduated high school, I asked at Analog Devices if I could represent analog on this body, and I have been with it ever since.
Excellent. What are your plans for the future of this organization, other than obviously getting involved with more programs and providing more assistance? What do you really want the partnership to become?
Wow, I guess we want it to become even more representative of all the businesses in the community. We have quite a variety of businesses and skills that can be brought into the school system, and everyone could benefit from that. So
you're not just talking about donating money, you're talking about donating time and skills too. So there's a way everyone can get involved.
That's right. Analog Devices is a big supporter in many, many ways, including sending personnel into the schools and running science fairs, as well as offering financial support.
Okay. So even if your business is tiny, there are still ways that you can feel like you can be part of the community, even if you don't have kids in the system.
Right.
Okay. Let's talk to you a little bit, Marlene, about what the programs you offer do in a nutshell. I know there's two special things that you want to talk to us about, a scholarship program and a teacher award grant program. Yes. So let's tell the folks about that.
Okay, we award 2 scholarships each year to students at Wilmington High School. They fill out an application through the guidance office, and we give them one to a student interested in education, into becoming a teacher.
Excellent.
And one to a student interested in business, because that's our partnership, is education and businesses.
Right.
So we offer 2 scholarships, and we award them each June at the commencement awards.
Okay. And these scholarships, when do the students apply for them? Through the school system? It's actually a program that they apply through the school?
Yes, they apply through the guidance office. I think it starts around January. They can just stop in the guidance office, and there's a local application.
Excellent. That must make you feel really good to know that your money is going to a local student, and it's also going to be back into the teachers that we have in the community, so that's really a win-win. It's a lot of bang for your buck. Tell me about the second program.
The second program is an Innovative Teacher Award. Each year, the School Business Partnership awards around $3,000 to teachers. At the end of the school year, they're given applications to work on over the summer. In the fall, we have a committee that selects $3,000 worth of awards. Since 1989, we've awarded $50,000 to the teachers. Just recent history from the past 7 years, we awarded 53 grants over $22,000, and it incorporated about 141 teachers were involved in applying for this. So the teachers can fill out the applications and get them into their principal, and then we can make the selections in the fall.
So when they put in an application, they don't have to be nominated? I could put in for a grant myself as part of this program?
Any teacher is eligible.
Excellent. And I'll ask you the same thing I asked Rosemary. Why, when we're all so busy in today's life and we don't really have time for these kinds of things, why would you take your extra time and get involved with this particular organization?
Because I know my kids are both in the Wilmington school system also. Well, one just finished and one's still in the system. But, you know, I know what a struggle it is for the school system and the teachers to hold programs and keep kids interested. So if we can do anything to give them additional dollars that help make their the kids' days more interesting, then it's worth it for me.
Right, and I understand too, with all the cuts, we all know years back, Proposition 2.5, other things have come up where things have just been cut drastically, some things removed completely. So some of what you folks are doing helps with that. Can someone speak to me on that, Marlene?
Yes, we give a lot of money for, most recently we gave a grant for a teacher to take the class to the Butterfly Museum.
Oh, in Westford?
Yes, but it was something that wasn't in the budget.
Right.
The kids couldn't have gone without some assistance. In each year, the language department sponsors live performances given by Brandeis University. And the reason that Brandeis makes it so affordable to the school system is because they know that we give the grant. So the kids get to see live performance right in the Wilmington auditorium.
That's really amazing, and how enriching for the culture. And you can't buy those memories, something like that, to be exposed to that at such an impressionable age. That's great. So obviously all of this needs to be done with money, which brings me to the money man, Mr. Dick Pulaski. You're going to talk to us a little bit about the fundraiser that you folks are having so that folks can really get involved. Maybe you don't have a business, maybe you don't have a lot of time, but maybe you love to play golf. So this is a way you can get involved. Tell us about it.
Well, yes. The golf tournament is our chief fundraiser.
So this is your big push.
That's right.
Okay.
And it's used to fund most of our activities that Marlene spoke about. And in order to continue, we have to have continued success at the golf tournament.
Right. Why a golf tournament? There are millions of things you could do. Why a golf tournament?
Well, it became a very popular venue for raising money.
Sure.
And we've been doing this now for 17 years.
So you were doing it before all these other folks were doing it.
We identified that. And one of the fellas from the school happened to be the golf coach and very involved in sports. So it was his idea initially. And of the 17 tournaments we've had, 15 of them have been at the Hillview Country Club.
And that's in North Reading?
And that's in North Reading. And they do a great job. They feed us well. The course is in great shape. And Chris Carter, the pro over there, is very accommodating and helpful to us.
And through the magic of television, I'm going to be speaking with Chris on the course in the second half of the show. So we're going to teach you some things that you can bring along with you when you go to the tournament. Do you have to be a really skilled golfer to come?
No, not at all.
Because I only play mini golf, Dick, and you know, it's the best I can do for you.
No, the format is very golfer friendly.
Okay.
And
is this mixed? Males, females?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes there'll be women golfers teamed together, and sometimes it'll be mixed.
All right. Now, how do we get involved? I see we have little pamphlets here. You can probably sign up, but do you have to pick your own team? Tell me about the logistics.
No, not really. You can sign up as a foursome.
Okay.
And we do have a number of people that do that, and often they're repeaters, and we have a lot of repeat golfers.
Okay.
But you could sign up as an individual player, and we would assign you to a team.
Okay. Do I need to know my handicap?
No,
to do that? See,
no.
I know the lingo.
No, it's a format where there's only one score per foursome.
Oh.
And after the
That would work out
golfers,
great if I was on your team, let me tell you. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay.
And 4 golfers tee off. The golfers select the best shot that they want to hit, and then everybody hits that ball, so on until the ball gets in the hole.
I see.
So there's no pressure.
That doesn't sound too bad.
No.
How much is this going to cost me?
Well, per golfer, it's $125.
Okay.
And that gets you a continental breakfast, greens fees, golf cart. We give very nice gift bags to each of the players.
Wow.
We have various contests on the course, a 50-50 raffle.
Oh, good, because I was going to say, what are me, Marlene, and Rosemary going to be doing while you're off golfing? Okay, so there will be things for the spectators to do as well.
Oh, yeah, and then we
right.
award prizes for people that come in first, second, and third.
Okay.
One of the important aspects of this program is the sponsorship program. We don't make a lot of money on the golfers. We try to...
Yeah, because $125 and you're giving me all of that,
Yeah.
and a goodie bag too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how much are you going to make?
And a
So-
buffet luncheon.
Yeah,
and
so-
so that we don't make an awful lot of money on the golfers as other tournaments do. But the sponsorship is important to us. And we only charge $100 a tee or a whole sponsorship.
So what you're meaning is I could advertise on the tee, like when you see the games on TV and they have so-and-so's glass company on the back when the Red Sox are pitching, stuff like that?
Yeah,
Okay, so a little bit smaller scale, we're Wilmington here, but if you're a local business, each tee could be sponsored by a different
Yeah.
business partner, or can you do it in the name of someone also?
Sure you could. You could do it as an individual if you so chose.
Okay. And then you wouldn't even have to come and play golf. You could just pay the money
well, some people,
and be a sponsor, or you could do both.
yeah, that's right. Many people do. Last year, we had 25 whole sponsors. Of course, that raises $2,500 right there.
Which is
And-
almost enough for Marlene to give to some really innovative teacher.
Yeah.
So we're almost there.
We're almost there.
So what do you folks want from the community? If I can ask you what your final thoughts would be, I'll start with you, Rosemary, about what you really need from us so that we can continue to do the good work you're doing.
I would key on local companies and businesses joining in the group and making all of our efforts all year long work. That would be
Excellent.
important to me.
Excellent. And how about you, Marlene? What would you like from your wish list of our wonderful audience, who are very participatory, I might add?
I'd like to see two things. I'd like to see the teachers apply for the Innovative Teacher Awards, and I'd like to see the kids out there applying for these scholarships.
Okay, so we have to make sure everybody knows that these two things are available, which we are doing today. Will you folks agree to come back and see me in 6 months and tell me about how this all went?
Sure.
Great. Dick, tell me about what your, in a nutshell, what you really want from the folks today is before you go.
Well, we'd like to increase the participation in the golf tournament. We'd like to see more golfers, and of course, sponsorships are very important to us.
Right.
And people can donate raffle prizes.
And it sounds like it's
things
fun.
like that. It is good.
Okay,
We
do you
a lot
have
of
rain or
fun.
shine? It's going to be rain or shine?
Yes, it's mostly rain.
Okay, well, we'll do our best to change that. Let's give the information on when this event is going to be held and how we can contact someone to sign up or become a sponsor or get involved with the scholarship or even sign up to help be a business
Absolutely.
partner. How do we do that?
All right.
Well, I don't know if I mentioned that the event begins at 8:05.
AM.
Yeah, and so...
You golfers are early people.
And so registration is going to be between 7:15 and 8 o'clock.
Okay,
then
and
the
that is going to
shotgun.
be on September 28th, which is a Friday.
That's right.
So everybody take that day off from work so you can go.
Yes.
Put it in right now while you're watching the program so you can take time off. And how do we contact you to register or become a sponsor?
Well, if you wanted to participate either as a golfer or a sponsor,
Right.
you can, if you're golfing, it's $125.
Right.
If it's a sponsorship, it's $100.
Right.
And the checks would be sent to Rosemary Greco
Okay.
at the Wilmington School Business Partnership, 161 Church Street,
All right.
Wilmington.
Do we have a phone number that folks can contact?
No,
Someone?
not, we're contacted through the school department.
Through the school department.
That's the administration office in
Okay.
the Roman House, 161 Church Street.
So if we call the school, they would be able to get us in touch with
Absolutely.
you, and we could email or contact you from
That's
there.
right.
Anything else you would like to add, anybody, before we close? Thank you so much for the work that you're doing in the community. We all appreciate it. I hope you have a sunny day.
Yeah, we need it.
And when we come back, we're going to talk to Chris, who is from the Hillview Country Club. He's their golf pro. He's going to teach me how to work the links. So stay with us. We'll be back with more of Where's Wilmington right after this.
How do you convince a 14-year-old girl that hair doesn't matter? When the diagnosis is childhood cancer, where can parents turn? CureSearch.org can help. It's run by doctors and scientists whose research has led to an overall cure rate of 78%. You're not as alone as you feel.
Hi, I'm Allie from Troop 1799, and you're watching WCTV, Wilmington Community Television.
Welcome back. Through the magic of television, we are here at the Hillview Country Club in beautiful North Reading. I'm talking with and standing here with Chris Carter. He's the golf pro here at Hillview, and we're going to talk a little bit about the events that are coming up here and how you can get involved. So Chris, tell us a little bit about the Hillview Country Club and what's available for golfers in this area.
Well, Hillview Golf Course is a public facility owned by the town of North Reading. It's open 7 days a week. We don't have any memberships. It's strictly daily fee. We can book a tee time approximately 3 days in advance. We accept tee time 7 days a week, and we open every morning about 6:30 in the morning, and we play till sunset, along with 18 holes of golf and a driving range and a practice putting green as well.
Chris, can you tell me how you became a golf pro? What does it take to become one?
I'm very lucky. I grew up in the city of Lynn. I grew up down the street from a Gannon golf course. I was fortunate to work under a golf pro at a young age, and I fell in love with the business. I went to college strictly for business, but then I did try my luck in golf. I went into the golf professional training program as an apprentice. I got myself certified, and I've been working here now for 10 years.
Tell me about the event that you have coming up here. I know the Wilmington School Business Partnership is going to be holding an event here. Tell us about that.
Sure. The event of the Wilmington School Business Partnership is on Friday, September 28th. It's an 8 o'clock shotgun, I believe. It's usually a fantastic time. They play a best ball scramble event with a nice luncheon afterwards. And usually weather's great in September, so it's a great time of year to play.
Can you give me some insider tips, things that you teach your golf students so that they can be better golfers?
The average golfer who doesn't play too often, maybe once a week or once a month, for a right-handed golfer, 90% of people hit the golf ball to the right, which is called the slice. And that's most of my students hit a slice. We focus mostly on their alignment and their grip. Usually their grip, the hands are on the wrong place on the golf club. We adjust their grip, adjust their alignment, hopefully to get the golf ball to go straighter. They're in play more often, they're going to score lower, and they're going to have a better time.
Chris, is there anything final you'd like to add that you'd like to tell our viewership while we have you with us today here?
Well, Hillview Golf Course is a fantastic facility. We welcome anybody to come on down. If you have golf experience or no golf experience, come on down. We teach you the game of golf. We have instruction. We have availability to play. Come on down, take a lesson. We'll get you on the golf course if you need clubs. We've got a nice stocked pro shop. Come down and see Chris Carter at Hillview Golf Course.
Thanks for watching. You've been watching Where's Wilmington? And just as a reminder, the next time somebody asks you, where's Wilmington? You tell them right here and right here on WCTV.